some amazing technology has enabled Doritos to create the world's first silent bag of chips. Doritos Silent. They made these. They've done this with the gamer in mind. The idea is, it's annoying, right? When you're gaming, you gotta game and you gotta eat. But if you got a headset on, if you got the mic going, nobody else wants to hear you crunching away, right?
True.
All that crisping and crunching and whatever. And so Doritos has developed a way to be able to cut down on that. It's not actually by unveiling a new bag of chips. It is with their crunch cancellation technology. So what you do is you download this. It only works on computers, as in like PCs. But then if you're gaming on the PC, you got your headset on, it actively is able to cancel out the sounds in your mic of crunching on chips. They say it's capable of, what was the number? Capable of identifying like 30,000 different crunch sounds and canceling them out. Pretty impressive.
They got this crazy technology.
Yeah.
And we're just going to waste with it.
What do you
things
want,
like this.
What do you want them to use it on?
Something else. I mean, this is wild. You would think the Doritos, all this money, this futuristic technology.
Yeah.
And they're taking it to take out chip sounds. Just mute your microphone.
Yeah, but sometimes you got stuff you got to say. You got to say, watch
with food in your mouth?
You got to say, watch your six. That's crunching sounds. That would be canceled out if you had this Doritos crunch cancellation technology on your computer.
What's the worst thing you can do into a microphone playing a video game?
Ooh.
Because these are obviously just ridiculous. I would say if you're a mouth breather, everybody has
really
that
loud
friend, microphone is just up in his mouth.
Uh-huh.
You can just hear him breathing.
Yeah.
That's like a top 3 worst thing you can do.
I always didn't like the people that would have music on way too loud so that like their mic was always, yes, that is the most irritating to me.
That's annoying.
Because you can't actually even hear the music. It's just muffled in the background, but you hear it constantly. Or some people too, the fan in the background that's like, did you just set your headset directly in front of the fan or what are you doing?
What do you think about like the person who either got mad at the game, that would mute his microphone and didn't talk? Or would you rather have your teammate be one of the ones when they get mad,
yeah, they
just start getting hostile?
And like blaming everybody else?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. And in my experience, most people just gang up on, they just always blame it on the game.
Oh, the game? Okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say the worst player on your team, but that's a good one too.
No, yeah. No, usually maybe I just play with people that are a little more easier to get along with, but they would either blame the game, like the hit detection in this is just ridiculous.
I clearly pressed square. It's not even like recognizing I'm pressing square.
Yeah. It's either that or they'll blame the other team of like saying that they're
cheating.
Some kind of strategy.
Yeah.
You're just campers. The game, they haven't caught up to their strategy. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Yeah. It's always the game's fault.
Yeah, I think that it depends. Like, 'cause when I would play with like my close friends versus like guys that I'm not really as close with, if it's my close friends, it's always getting up on the same person every time.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like people you're not as close with, then it's like automatically the game or the other team is cheating or something, which is the best.
Blaming the game is so ridiculous too, because if it's so bad, why are we all playing it? But we still keep doing it. And I blame the game too. I'm not saying I don't.
Oh, I do the same thing.
It just doesn't make sense. But
I get real hostile with the game.
Anything to not blame myself, even though I suck at every game I've ever played.
Wasn't that a great Riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.